Hello everyone, Paul Rogers here. Today is December the 20th, 2017. We are looking at Bitcoin Cash to US dollar tether. And Bitcoin Cash, as you can see, has been rising. There is a major battle going on between Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash. Now, all this was spurred on because for several reasons, but the main catalyst of all this was Bitcoin Cash being listed on GDAX, which is basically the same thing as Coinbase. Um, and I mean, price just went crazy on Coinbase. Price, I think, got up to like, I think around $6,000 or $8,000, something ridiculous. But just on Coinbase, so it was kind of strange exactly what happened yesterday. But the exchange was basically shut down temporarily, and now they're going to allow Bitcoin Cash trading again. Why is this happening? This is happening because Bitcoin's transaction fees are way too high, and there's so many unconfirmed transactions. People are just revolting, and Bitcoin Cash has the name Bitcoin, and it's offering a solution. It's a big block solution. So where does this take us? What are we doing? I mean, as you can see with price shot up, retraced somewhat, but there's plenty of people stepping in and buying. And now, where are we right now? I mean, volume's picking up a little bit, and it looks like Bitcoin Cash could start running. So what do I recommend doing? Listen, at this point, Bitcoin Lightning Network has not been implemented, and Bitcoin has been a pain to deal with. So it's probably a good idea. In fact, this is what I'm doing personally. I'm personally buying enough Bitcoin Cash to match my Bitcoin holdings. So I'm going to have one foot in each camp. So if money shifts from Bitcoin to Bitcoin Cash, I'm fine. I have my bets hedged. If Bitcoin Cash ends up losing and Bitcoin ends up winning, I'm fine with that too. So I do recommend owning some Bitcoin Cash. I know this is a very sensitive topic, and people get very emotional about this, but the truth is that Bitcoin is having a lot of issues, and this is why all this is happening. If Bitcoin was actually running properly, Bitcoin Cash would not be gaining adoption right now. So I do recommend having a balanced portfolio between Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash for the time being. It's probably going to take 6 months or so for this to fully shake out, and for people to know exactly where each one of these currencies stands and which is going to be the market leader. As of right now, Bitcoin Cash is taking advantage of Bitcoin's weakness and issues. So let me just take a look really quick, technically speaking, on what's happening with Bitcoin. Bitcoin is trying to re-enter this trend channel. It's having some issues though. It's not able to re-enter it. It's attempted several times and hasn't been able to re-enter this trend channel. If Bitcoin Cash starts getting more adoption, Bitcoin will head lower. It could head all the way down to maybe 13,000 or so. If Bitcoin Cash shoots up to 7,000, if there's a risk, if people find that there's a risk that Bitcoin Cash could overthrow Bitcoin, you can expect Bitcoin to head down to 13,000 and Bitcoin Cash to probably head up to around 7 or 8 or 9,000. So that's a possibility. It may not be super like the most probable, I'd say, but it can happen. Another major benefactor of all this is Dash. Dash has just been on a tear. I mean, $1,450 Dash. That's great. And Dash is doing so well because of all this infighting between Bitcoin. So Dash offers a solution, and it's there to take advantage of all this. Litecoin, surprisingly, isn't benefiting from this very much. I'm a little bit surprised about that. I would expect Dash and Litecoin to both be going up. So, and our dear Ethereum is holding strong at 800, but Ethereum won't be under 1,000 for long. So keep an eye on Ethereum. Anyhow, just wanted to give you guys a quick update on what's happening from a technical standpoint. And I wish we didn't have to do this hopping around between Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash, but there's so much uncertainty. It does make sense to own some of both. So That's my advice. You can take it or leave it, but I'm not going to sit up at night worried that Bitcoin Cash is going to keep eating away at Bitcoin, and my savings are going to be, reduced because of it. It makes more sense for me, so I don't have to worry to own some of both. Once things are sorted out, I'll be in the same position because I'll own equal amounts of Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash. So it's a hedge, but a hedge, in my opinion, that's worth taking at this stage. Anyhow, y'all have a good day. Paul Rogers out.